Now, Kuman, where did you entered ostensibly on the fourth floor through a vent or something like that and started running down a hallway. Were you looking for a turbolift to go down as well? What kind of goose chase are you leading these security officers on?
I think what I'm trying to get is everybody in the lobby or the security room. Like, I want the security guy focused on the cameras on my floor and not on the elevator. And then also maybe all the people in the lobby or like all the security people are kind of converging on the fourth floor, trying to catch me.
Okay, so I think that
it would clear the path for the other two to go to the apartment.
Okay, so this is going to be a stealth check for Kuman, but you're going to be creating the distraction or the stealth for Lizzie and Cal.
Okay, that's cool.
Because essentially this lobby, as you guys opened it up, is actually an open lobby of 4 floors worth of glass, giant chandelier, all of that with the security forces in. And I think that Kuman is basically running and screaming at the 4th floor balcony of it as he goes by. And they're like, look, up there. So let's see how much they care about you. It's still average. But you can have a blue dice to it as well, since you're hiding others and drawing attention.
Nice.
Interesting. So they definitely move towards the other turbo lift on the other side of the lobby to head up from there. And I think that both Cal and Lizzie can look around and see that there's really not anyone still on the lobby floor. You've got a desk, kind of along the whole wall of this large lobby, and then there's a door marked security just on the other side of the counter there.
Is it ajar?
No, it's closed.
Okay. Can I make a perception roll?
Yeah. What do you wish to perceive?
I want to see. I'm checking the area for things that I can use to my advantage. Like, I'm listening to see if I can hear any scuttlebutt about like what's going on, what they think is going on. I'm looking around to see if there's like, orders left laying around, or somebody left their badge, or anything that I could possibly use to my advantage. I'm just checking
to get into the security room. Sorry.
Actually, just to get up. We can deal with the security room later, because I think Lizzie recognizes this as her opportunity apartment.
Okay.
The security room is going to have at least one person in it.
Mm-hmm.
That we're going to have to talk out of there, right? I mean, I don't know.
Or talk your way in, but yeah.
Right. Kel, what do you think? Do you want to try that? We're right here. We could do it.
Well, I think that even if we get up into the apartment and it goes perfectly and we forget or don't have an opportunity to erase files, she's already used propaganda against us once. It doesn't matter how well it goes in her apartment as far as face-to-face. She could use that footage to, get you put in jail. They could mute the audio and, spin in whatever tale they want. I think information is king here. And I think we need to get on top of controlling of the information first before we go any further.
All right. So yeah, Lizzie uses her perception to look for any way into that security room anything that'll help us in our case on that. So we got a success and some advantage. Oh wait, I don't know. I rolled a hard thing. You didn't
that'll
tell
work.
me. I just rolled. Okay, sorry.
I mean, you succeeded.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm flipping a dark side token as well for what's about to happen.
Ominous.
So you guys have a light side back. And I think for that level, Lizzie, what you notice is that the security door sorry, everyone. The security door slides open, and a familiar figure kind of halfway steps out, but kind of calls back into the security room, implying that there's 2 people at least in there. I'm going for a sandwich, partner. Do you need anything? And that voice sounds very familiar to you. With enough advantage, you know that this is SGI PI Curtis Scarew, who's apparently assisting the security detail of this building. He has not noticed you, but
Nice.
the door is open and he is on his way out.
That's your cue, Kel.
I go in.
And I
And-
follow him, but after Skaroo turns the corner, because I definitely do not want to be seen by Curtis.
Okay, so you're waiting to slip in through the door after he steps out? Okay, so make a stealth check first.
I mean, Cal can walk right up.
Yeah, but he'll have to talk to Curtis then.
Oh, don't do that. What's the difficulty
I
on my...
do? Did he walk out?
He's
Yes.
on his way out. You guys are out in the lobby where he's heading into. So to not be noticed by him, you'll have to make a stealth check. Or you
What's
can
the
talk to
difficulty?
him. Let's see where his
Yeah, can we
status
ask
is.
that first?
Yeah.
Like, how hard would it be?
So he's 2 red.
He's going for a sandwich, though. Can
You
we
can
just
have a blue
duck
die.
down behind the desk until he leaves and get the sandwich?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that is your stealth check.
Oh,
Hiding so he doesn't see you is your stealth check.
2 red?
It's 2 red.
He doesn't know me. I might not.
I
want
said you
to
could talk to
stealth
him.
check. Yeah, I might want to talk to him.
Okay, you talk to him and get him to not make me make a stop.
Could I roll my charm check first? So because I step forward immediately.
Yeah, you can charm against
Engage
him.
with to maybe potentially, depending on how well I engage attention, make it easier for Lizzie to hide behind me somewhere.
Yeah,
So-
or just
Does that make sense? Like
Yeah, yeah.
engage him to pull his attention.
I'm down with that.
Okay. I would definitely like to come up and, I mean,
Oh,
basically what I'm doing is,
So you have
Oh,
a
you
purple
have
and
to
a
do
red.
Get
to
me
charm
in
him.
there, and then I can just do the computer stuff.
yes, I'm basically just gonna, yeah. I'm acting like I'm supposed to be there, like I'm part of the private team.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 2 successes.
Very
Don't
charming.
mess with my charm. I got the
Right?
disarming smile.
That is so awesome. Oh my gosh.
So basically, you don't warrant any of Curtis's attention. I think
Yep.
you're just annoying enough in your charmingness that he's just like, whatever, I'm going for a sandwich. And he pieces out.
Fine.
So you guys can slip in the door there, and there is the security operator, but he's basically ignoring you.
I mean,
Awesome.
we'll have to communicate non-verbally. So I don't know how we do that actually. Cal just looks at Lizzie, and the question is the raised eyebrows, and kind of puts his like, who's taking the lead? That's basically his question, non-verbally. Like we've done this before.
Mhm.
We have opposite skills, so he's a little confused now. I've got you in. Do you want? The question is me or you?
Lizzie looks at the guy and then looks at the door, like, get him out of here. You lead and I'll help.
Okay. So, I mean, if it's still us, I'd like to make a leadership role to convince this guy that I just passed screw you. and when he walked, that's a lie though. See, this is the hard part. I can't lie.
Okay, I can.
Yeah. You can take the lead.
So are you essentially making a deception check, Lizzie, to establish Cal as the leader of this?
That I like that.
Yes.
Like,
I want to first make a perception check to see if this guy works for SGI security or the Druckenwell security force.
Okay.
What is that?
That is going to be average. He's not really hiding anything, but it's dark room. Kuban, also go ahead and make another stealth check. Let's see if you got caught yet.
This is so much fun. I'm actually more interested in if Kuban's getting caught or not while I'm like, running through the hallways. Wow, Lizzie. Wow. Yes, the team.
Yes.
My game of cat and mouse continues.
It does.
The team is operating on full efficiency.
Yes. Okay, so what do I know about this dude?
Oh, what do you want to know about this dude? Okay, so you get 2 successes. So here are your facts. He is wearing a security outfit that is the name of the building. So he's just private security for the building. He's not tied to any corporation or anything like that. He is just your average building doorman security guy. And
I got it.
He's a little on the tired side too. He didn't expect this, so.
So.
And you've got a heck of a lot of advantage to spend if you want to make his hair gray or blue or give it actual practical uses.
He has no hands.
Right.
Yes.
I want him to not have seen the news broadcast so that he won't recognize me. I want to spend my advantage that he's been at work all day and he hasn't seen it.
Okay.
That's sick. That's cool.
And I walk
You've got 3 left from that. That's going to cost you 2.
Okay. Well, basically, my plan is to just tell him we are Madame Vail's personal security, and we're, participating in this operation. She wants to run the security desk herself, so can he just go away? Basically, I'm bribing him to leave.
You won't straight up get him to leave from the perception check, but for the remaining advantage, I will put yours. So Lizzie, Cal, and Kuman's name is on the okayed list from when you guys visited earlier yesterday.
Okay.
So you have now additional ammo, so to speak, to call off the search or what have you that you are authorized to be there for some reason, and he knows that you are attached in some way to that. Now, what you want to, if you want to tell him you're a PI, or if you want to deceive it or set up Cal as the leader, that's all your choice. But he's going to buy a lot of what you're saying.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I go straight in with the deception check. I want to tell him that we are part of security. You'll notice we're on the list. They need to call off this manhunt and let us up into that apartment because we're specifically here to make sure that her apartment is safe. That's our job, and they're making it difficult for us to do our job. So call off this crazy manhunt on the 4th floor, let us into that turbo lift, and keep those cops out of my way. All
right. You get a free upgrade on this deception check. So we're gonna roll that mechanically because he's hard to deceive against. But I feel like you getting an extra yellow dice is
okay. So that's 3 purple, right?
3 purple,
and I get a yellow.
But you get a free upgrade to yellow, so you can take a green and turn it yellow.
Yeah. Which you just increase the rank for this roll of your deception.
Oh, I see. Okay. So then I have to take sorry, I'm still futzing with the dice here.
The dice roller up top has the upgrade on the positive and negative side. So you can just hit upgrade once.
Upgrade once instead of changing my skill down here.
Yeah. And then set 3 purples, and then you can hit your skill and it'll...
I've been doing it wrong.
Okay.
Well, the other way's fine too. It's just... You can let the computer do it for you.
Yeah,
right. So that's what we do. Ooh. It doesn't work.
Well, is that your deception or? Oh, yes. Wait, you're saying it doesn't work in the failure. I thought you were saying the dice roller didn't work. I mean, it did roll blank, but those are a possibility.
Wow.
That was a
That
really
sucks.
crappy roll.
You're a little frazzled, Lizzie.
Okay, but I'm clearly not in charge because Kel is.
You didn't say that.
So let's see.
I'll say, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. It's my first day. I'm still learning to be this,
Oh,
I
I don't
need to
want to
work
do
on my
this, but this
RBF.
is how this works.
Yeah, tell me how it works so I know what to...
So we all know Curtis's stand on women in the workplace. I'm pretty sure he's established that same rapport with this guy. And so he doesn't buy that you're in charge here, but yeah, he buys that Cal might be in charge. This guy, I hate this guy. He's terrible.
I'm
I
okay
know
with
how
that.
I want to play it in
I
the
don't
sense
care.
of getting a success, but I don't know what the role would be. Would it be leadership? I'm
You can
nervous
charm
for this
or
guy.
leadership him now at this point.
Charm,
Basically,
because you're buddy with him. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, skirts. You know how they make us work with them.
Okay, yeah. So instead of being like dominant and like basically like a jackass, I don't cut her off, but I kind of give him a look like, yeah, you know what I mean, kind of like, and so I charm him to basically assert that like I'm the leader here,
yeah.
and just deal with her. Like let's me and you talk. Like just ignore her.
All right, roll your charm.
What's the same difficulty?
Yeah. I think it would be the same difficulty.
Okay. Can I get a blue die from her advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, to success.
Awesome.
This is what I do.
You successfully undercut your coworker.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation later. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. She understands though. We're a team.
It works. It works to keep us all safe.
So you're still charming him to get out of the room, right?
Well, we want if he doesn't want
I
to-
charmed him to establish rapport with him, to ignore her and listen to me.
What is it
I'm
you want him to
trying-
listen to, though? You win. What's he doing?
Well, I basically want. Oh, did you say him to get out of the room?
Yeah. Are you trying to get him to
Sorry, I
leave
missed
you
something. I
there?
thought you said us.
Are you taking
Yeah.
over security control of the
Yes,
security room?
Yes, I take her lie without saying it that we're her personal security, everything she said, but I'm like, yeah, like I that sexist, like idiotic side. I'm like, just yeah, she does this. Let's just get a move on.
So he's like, oh,
Let's get our jobs done,
Fine.
right? That's what
You
we're
know.
here for.
steam comes out Lizzie's ears as she just smiles.
he gives you this weird side glance and just kind of like
and I like
a
smile at him
knowing
on
nod over to Cal, and then he's out the door. You guys are alone in the security room.
immediately
Kuman, how's
turn to-
your wild goose chase going?
I think it's going
roll
well.
me another stealth check.
At one point, I stepped in paint, and so they were following my footsteps. Then I ran up the wall and along the ceiling, and then I disappeared. So now they're very confused.
Oh, you get 3 boost dice to this.
Yes,
An excellent story. You got some
That's
advantage
so
to
good.
spend. Yes.
3 boost die. That's amazing.
There we go.
There we go.
Success and a threat.
Well, we are definitely spending that threat just on a strain, because running up the wall and the ceiling and disappearing, you're tucked away in some corner up on the ceiling, and you're having to brace yourself
Yeah.
in the one place
You
they're
had
not
to
going to
take
look.
You had to take your shoes off, so now you're trying to brace yourself with socks, which we all know is slippery because you have paint on
Well,
it.
the thing that's really straining me is trying not to audibly laugh.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, okay.
that's awesome.
All right,
I
so
never knew that the little wild goose chase would be so
in the
Yeah, I
security
was
room,
thinking-
you're hearing like, he's got footsteps on the ceiling. Where did he go? What is going on?
Who can walk on the ceiling? What are we
Who is
doing?
this guy? This was a fake bomb threat. Who is this weird art?
I'm not paid
What is
enough.
this?
Oh man, do I know how to spell that Sith apprentice name? It's Rot something, right?
Yeah, ROT would be, yeah, and you would know.
Oh man, that's my next trick.
Okay, you're
Okay.
gonna spell his name in the bins.
No, I'm just gonna like write Rot was here. Ha ha ha.
Death to Jedi.
So you guys are watching some of this unfold on the security cameras, but you have the security room to yourself. What's your next?
I mean, after the guy leaves, I immediately turn to Lizzie before she can say a word and go, "It's all business." And I don't touch computers, so it's you from here.
I know. So keep Screw out of this room. I'm gonna try to gain access, like turn off the security cameras, and also give us like turbo lift access. In fact, maybe that guy left his badge. Let's check.
No.
Can I make a perception check? No.
No. You're at a hard computers check.
Okay.
What? Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Do you have good skullduggery? Because if we're just trying to erase things, breaking things is just as efficient as cleanly erasing.
I do have better skullduggery than I have computers.
Just breaking the recordings.
It might keep with your story too if she was just that incompetent that when she sat down.
This computer controls the cameras and the turbo lift system.
That's fair. Can't break it, Lizzie.
Okay, but can I figure out where like the files are stored?
Is it on an SSD?
Maybe I can. Yeah, maybe it's an SSD, or maybe I can accidentally corrupt the video files.
Yeah. You're going to be able to accomplish a lot. So you're at a hard computers check.
You keep saying that, and I keep wanting it to be something else.
So, yeah.
To operate this computer system.
All right. So,
can you get Dottie on the phone? Just try him real quick. Just call. Make an average call check and see if you can.
Average call check.
Okay. She cracks her knuckles and sits back down. She goes, "It's Unix. I know this."
It works.
It works.
It's a Unix system.
Way to go.
So you have control of the computers. You can you see the place the video is being stored. You have control over the security cameras, and you've got access to what floors the turbo lifts can reach with
awesome
with them making the security check. So you can turn them all off, or you can tell what turbo lift you want to go up, however you want to operate that.
I have a suggestion for your advantage.
Okay.
Not that you have to take it, but just as an option. Maybe looking into the security camera of her apartment and seeing the lay of the land so we know what we're getting into.
Yeah, I check that like before I start turning things off.
And the lights are off in there. There's nobody in there.
Okay. I delete the existing security footage, the stuff, especially the stuff with Kuman. Right?
Okay.
Smart.
Anything that involves us or Kuman, like I delete basically everything from the past hour, right?
Okay.
And I want to do a systems or driver update, something that's going to take a really long time, like a Windows update that's going to restart like 80 million times. So that,
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. You know the deal here. Subscribe to stay tuned to our misadventures. If you enjoyed us, give us a like and hit that bell icon. And of course, keep us honest on the rules and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time on the Dicey Cantina.